You are welcome to Global Kids Academy e-learning. I remain your noble mathematics teacher for JSS2. My name is Hamza Isa. Today we look at the topic factorization. As you can see there, the factorization. So before we actually explain what factorization means, we look at a factor. Right? A factor is a number that can divide a given number without a remainder. A number that can divide a given number without a remainder. What do you mean by that? When you have a number like this, we have 12. What are the numbers that can divide 12? We have 1, we have 2, yes, we can have 3. What next again? We have 4, we have 6, and we have 12. These are the numbers that can divide 12 without a remainder. It means all these numbers are factors of 12. Okay? All of them are factors of 12. But now, if we look at this, we can decide to make them to be 2 to multiply 2 of them. Here we have 1 times 12. Then we can have 3 times 4. We can have 2 times 6. When you pair them to 2, then you multiply. It will be 1 times 12, it gives you your original number. 3 times 4 gives you your original number. 2 times 6, it gives you what? Your original numbers. It means all these factors, when you pair them and multiply, it will give you back your original numbers. That's good. So now we look at the factorization. It's process of breaking down of a number into a smaller number that when multiplied together give you that original number. It means like here now, process of breaking down of a number. Now we've broken 12 into smaller units, smaller numbers there, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So into smaller numbers that when multiplied together, when you pair them, you multiply them, they give you that original number. It will give you your number back. So when you multiply them, it gives you this. Okay, so now how will you get a factorize? The question asks you to factorize more than 2 terms, or let's say at least from 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is for that. Now, before we can actually explain what a factorization is very well, we need to look at what we call highest common factor. Okay, what do I call it? Highest common factor, which is probably known as what? HCF. Okay, so HCF of a numbers or of more than 2 numbers, it means you have to get the factors of the 2 numbers. Then after they get the highest among those factors, which is called what? Highest common factors. Now, as you can see here, I've already done the factors of 12. If I can pick now from here, I have, let's say we have 15. Factors of 15, we have 1, we have 3, we have 5, and 15. If you have to check very well, you look at it, what are the common factors there? We have common factor. Common factors are, we have 1. What is common there again? There's 3 here, there's 3 here. We also have 3. I think that's all. There's no any other number that is common again. So among these 2 numbers, between these 2 numbers, check the one that is common, that is highest among them. Here we have 3, right? It means your HCF should be equal to what? 3. Okay? That is for the highest common factors. Let's now ask you to find the HCF of 4x cubed y squared and 8y squared z. How are you going to do that? You can see it's different from the primary level. So they have introduced a letter there. You can see x and y. Look at y and z. Okay, how are you going to do that? You can still use the primary method to solve it. Look at this. There are many methods you can use to get HCF. But here we just, due to time, we just make use of 2 methods. So the first method here, put your numbers here, 4x cubed y squared and 8y squared z. Just arrange it like this. Then the first thing to do there, check what number can divide 4 and 8. What number can divide 4 and 8, which is 2. Okay, when you put 2 there, 2 in 4, that's 2. Then your x, your variable, just rewrite it. You don't have business with it for now. Then 2 in 8, that should be 4y squared z. Okay, check the numbers again. 2 and 4. Is there a number that can divide it again? Yes, 2. That's good. We can put 2 there. 2 in 2, that should be 1. There's no need of you writing 1 since there are still some variables there behind it. So we can write it. That should be x cubed, then y squared. Then 2 in 4, that's 2, y squared z. Okay, so if you look at this one, where you can see there's 1 here, there's 2 here. There's no number that can go here. I was already finished it. We're having 1. So it's only one that can divide this and this, which we don't need to stress ourselves putting 1 there. So let's move towards, move to the letter. Check what is common here. Here we have this x cubed, y squared. Here there's y squared z. What is letter that is common there? Okay, which letter? That's y. That's good. So there's y here, there's y here. Put your y there. Okay, so this one will remain. You write your x, since there's no x here. Then also, there's y squared here. Out of y squared, you factorize 1 out. Then 1y will remain. Then move to this place, there's 2. Then y squared here, 1 is out, 1y will remain. Then you can put your z. Is that clear? Then let's check the next step. Look at it. Is there any other letter that is common there again? There's y, there's still y. So it means you can still factorize your y out. Here we give you what? X cubed. There's no more y again. So here we have 2z. Okay, then check what letter is common or what number is common again. If you check, there is an x here, there's z here. So there's no any letter or any number that is common to both of them. That is where you end it. It means to get your HCl, you just multiply all these. Okay, multiply all these. That should be 2 times 2 times y times y. Which means 2 times 2 is what? That should be 4. Then y times y, that should be y squared. Okay, is that clear now? Very clear. That's good. Now, that's for the first method. Then let's check for the second method here. That one is very easy because you don't need to be stressing yourself using all this one where you want to find your HCl at your level. This one is meant for primary level. So now when they give you a question, find HCl, you just need to look at the question. It's something you can easily get the answer without even putting your pen down. Look at the two questions. This is 4x cubed y squared and 8y squared z. Just look at the two numbers. This is 4, this is 8. What is the HCl for 4 and 8? What is common? HCl for 4 and 8 is what? Is what? That should be 4. Okay? You settle that side, 4 and 8, that one is out. Then check, x cubed, do you have x here? No x, forget about that. Then there's y here, there's y here. It means you have to deal with that. Check your y. There's y here, there's y here. That is, the common variable there is what? Is y. Right? This is y. Then check between the common variables. Which one is having a lower power there? If we check, both of them are even having the same power. This is y squared. This is y squared. It means just pick your what? Your y squared. So combine it together. It means you have what? Your step 1 here and your step 3 here. Combine together, you can have 4y squared. Okay, so we have your HCl as 4y squared. Okay, you can see we have the same answer here. Instead of to be wasting your time here, don't forget your basic question. We only have 1 minute per question, so you don't need to waste your time to be solving this. What you just need to do, check the HCl of the numbers, then check the HCl of the variable. Just put it down, you get to answer straightforward. Is that clear, everybody now? That's good. Let's find the example. Look at the example 2. Find the HCl for 12a squared b cubed 8ab squared c and 10a cubed b squared c. How you go to get the HCl? What you need to do, write it where it is here. We have 12a, as the question is, just copy it and put it there. So check what is common. What number I can divide 12, 8 and 10? Which is what? We have 2. Okay, 2 in 12, that will be 6. A squared, b 3. Then 2 in 8, that's 4. AB squared, c. 2 in 10, that should be 5. We have A3, B squared, C. Okay? So check again. 6, 4, 5. Is there a number that can divide all of them without a remainder? 2 can go here, 2 can go here, but cannot go here. Okay? It means you forget about the numbers. Okay? Check the letters, the variables there. We are having A here. Is there any letter that is common? A here is here. There's A here. There's A here. Okay? So we can pick your A. So when you pick your A, you factorize, that is, you factorize A out. Here will remain 6A, B3. Don't forget here there is 2 here. Since you factorize 1 out, we don't have 2 there again. It will be 1. So here we have 4, then B squared C. The A there has already gone. Then here we have 5, A squared, B squared, C. Okay? Then check again. Is there a letter common there again? We have A, there's no A here. There's B here. There's also B here. So it means you can put your B. This is B. Okay? So B here will give you 6A, B squared. Okay? Then what next here? That should be 4, B, C. Then what's next? That should be 5, A squared, B, C. We check again. Is there any letter common? There's B, B, there's also B here. It means you can still factorize B out again. So we have B. B here will be 6AB. Here will be 4C. Here will be 5A squared C. Then we check. Any letter common again? There's C here, there's no C here. Here AB, there's no AB. Here there's A, but there's no B. So there's no any number common, no number can go. There's no any letter that can go or that is common to all of them. That is where you stop. Therefore, you just check all what you've written here, pick them one after the other, and come here. Your HCF will be, what do you have there? We have 2, okay, times, what again? Times A, times B, then times B. So you get your answer there. 2 times A, B, B. That should be 2AB squared. It means your HCF is what? 2AB squared. So since I've already done this one, you can use the same method, another method there, this second method, to find the HCF of the same question, which we arrive at the same answer. Okay, can you try that? Okay, the same answer, right? That's good. You can see it's faster than using this method, but you can decide to use any one you like between the two. Homework for you. Question number 1. Find the HCF of 10x squared y cubed, 14x cubed z, and 12x squared yz. Then question number 2, we have xy squared and 10x squared y cubed. We solve it and send your answer to me. I'll be expecting your answer. I mean your noble mathematics teacher, Mr. Hamza. See you next time.